Hello, my friends, and welcome. Welcome to another episode where I review vintage fountain pens. And for those of you who watch my channel, you might recognize this little box here. It is from a fountain pen made in București or Bucharest, the capital of my country, Romania. The last time I only presented to you the box, but this time the fountain pen has reached my possession. If you watch my channel, you know that I recently bought a large collection of Romanian made fountain pens, and they were all rare and in interesting color combinations. But among the rarest fountain pens, this is one of the most elusive fountain pen. It is made in the late 1950s and early 1960s, and it is a product of local industry in Bucharest. There were lots of industries, but they all collaborated to create this wonderful product. In fact, on the box, we have written Industria Locală București I.A.T. This is an acronym, and in translation, it translates like local industry in Bucharest or Bucharest local industry. Without further delay, I will present to you this beautiful fountain pen. It is made of celluloid, and I hope that this lighting it gives it justice, because this is a wonderful celluloid, marble accents. It is in this beautiful dark brown with shades of purple, light purple. It is quite a looker. So this material is celluloid. On the barrel we have the producer, and I will zoom for you to see, guys. So we have another I.A.T. București I.A.T. Quite a nice looking fountain pen. Let's check out the cap. It is quite simple, only one ring. It has this clip which reminds us of the clip of vintage Cavecos, and it ends in this different color. It's not hard rubber because it maintains the black aspect, black color. I think it's also a celluloid. At the end of the blind cap, because you will see it's a blind cap, it ends symmetrical also with a smaller rounded black ending. So, like I told you, this is a blind cap, so it unscrews and it reveals the piston knob. Let me put this aside. So it reveals this piston knob. The cap unscrews like this, and it reveals one of the most interesting aspects of this fountain pen. And we sure can see this beautiful ink window. It is black checkered. It reminds me of some designs from the 1930s and 1940s on German model, and I think I saw the same ink window on a fountain pen named Matador, if I'm not mistaken. You can see beautiful. The grip section, which is quite plain, I think is made of hard rubber. The concave ending and the nib. So interesting, this, I don't think it is the original nib, it is iridium tipped number 4. Of course, it's a steel nib, gold plated, but in fact, I know for sure that this fountain pen was equipped with a steel gold plated nib. Definitely not a gold nib. The only fountain pen made in Romania with a gold nib is Titan, and you can watch its review. Indeed, in fact, I will leave it in the description of this video. So that was the only fountain pen made in Romania with a gold nib. On the back, we have an ebonite feed. Interesting. Quite the same as the Kaweco models. So lots of elements that were, let's say, borrowed from other fountain pen manufacturers, especially East German fountain pen manufacturers. I've already shown you the box, but why not? It's a simple cardboard box with this wonderful writing of București calligraphy writing. It is the fountain pen here, local industry of Bucharest, and again this is the monogram, so ELB, industry, local, and Bucharest. On the back I think we have the signature of the original owner of this fountain pen. It opens like this, and I will leave this aside. So guys, you can see inside the turning knob. Now I'm trying to operate it, but it appears it is stuck, so definitely needs a little service, but I think it is a wonderful fountain pen, and it deserves a second chance to be used in different contexts. I'm quite proud of this Romanian made fountain pen. It definitely has some high standards of manufacturing. It lasted all this time, and it still is a great piece. Because the piston is stuck, I will leave it as it is. So I will do a writing sample with it without filling the inner barrel. I will put it here, guys. Before I will do the written sample, I have prepared a 146, a modern fountain pen, and a Pelican M800 to see the dimensions of this fountain pen. Let me put this here. So side by side is the smallest fountain pen of the three fountain pens. I will leave also his dimensions on the screen, and after that I will do the written sample. So I will put the original box here, the Mont Blanc here, and the Pelican here. For the writing sample I have this Parker Quick ink. I like that it is a nice color, but also to the fact that it is a quite lubricated ink that goes well with vintage fountain pens. So due to the fact that the piston is blocked, I will just dip it in ink, and then let me see if I can write something. Let me put it here. I will give you a nice little zoom. Okay, so this fountain pen is an I.A.T. București or Bucharest. It is a product made in communist Romania in the early 1960s. It is quite a rare Romanian fountain pen. It is made out of celluloid, and I think it has the original box. I paid for this fountain pen around 500 leis, which means around 100 euros or 115 American dollars, so approximately. Why did I pay this large sum of money for a fountain pen with no gold nib? Because of its scarcity, because of the beautiful material, and because of its opportunity to become a nice looking piece. I think I did okay with this price. Maybe some of you consider this a no-name fountain pen, and no, I am proud of it. It is my best looking fountain. Not its original nib, but a very good nib, iridium point German nib. I am curious to see if we have some flex to it, but no, no flex. Now I will test the juicy. It is a medium juiced nib, as you can see. Now let me do the pressure test. So here no pressure and here some little pressure. Yes, a very little in procedure. Pressure pressure test. If I use it as the signature, it does quite well. Review. I must tell you guys that this is a smooth nib, very responsive. And now why not? I will just quick. And now I'm ready for the return sample, so I have still the ink here, just in case. I will close the ink bottle, and now I'm trying to write as good as I can. So the quick brown fox jumps over the the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So quite a nice writer. It has a little bit of a feedback, but not so annoying. It simply glides on the paper, and it's quite a nice writer. A shame that I can't feel it yet with the ink. Definitely a nice Romanian-made fountain pen in the 1960s, and interesting, not in the Sibiu area where they were all concentrated, the fountain pens, but this time in Bucharest. So I'm quite proud to have this fountain pen in my collection. Yes, it needs some restoration, but rest, it is perfect. So guys, this was my review of a wonderful fountain pen. I want to wish you to have a nice day wherever you are. If you've enjoyed this rare review of a rare fountain pen in this wonderful celluloid, please subscribe to my channel to support my activity. I thank you for your time. So guys, I will leave you with this beautiful image of this nice looking fountain pen.